Okay, so guys, this is me speaking just after I edited this video. Now, at around 4:30 today PM UK time, I actually managed to gain access back into my YouTube channel. And so that is why you are seeing it on this channel. Now, originally this video was going to be uploaded on the AntAntixx Extra channel. However, that is the reason why it is now being uploaded to this channel. So guys, I wasn't really expecting all of this to be over and done with within potentially 2 days. Let's face it, this only happened yesterday. And everything could be back to 100% by tomorrow. Currently, everything is possibly between 80 to 90%. There are still quite a few things that need to be changed on my YouTube account, so there's going to be a little bit of work going on down on that sort of side of things. But the good news is we now have access, and we actually do know now that it was somebody in Russia that decided to hijack my YouTube account. I managed to go back through all of my logins once I actually did sign back into YouTube, and it basically told me that somebody had signed into my YouTube account from Russia. So it's all been quite crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie, the last 24 hours have been stressful. So the video you're about to see is basically going to be me explaining everything that happened from beginning to end. Now, in the video, I did decide that I was going to try and put some pictures up on the screens of emails and all of that sort of stuff. However, after that, I kind of thought it's not really worth it. So all you're going to have to do, guys, is you're just going to have to listen to what I'm saying. I'm not going to be putting any pictures up on the screen. All you need to know, guys, is that this was from Cult Studio. So I will be reading through all of the emails that were passed between the two of us. So hopefully you guys sort of enjoy the video. I mean, I guess let's enjoy the fact that we're back. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on, guys, so enjoy the video. Hey you guys, so this is a bit of a different video than what I normally do. However, today I kind of just want to spread a little bit of awareness as to what actually happened yesterday. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be explaining from the beginning to the end as to what happened, and it's going to be crazy. But first, I do just want to start off by thanking everybody yesterday. For now, honestly, I don't need sympathy. At the moment, I don't need sympathy. Yesterday, I needed sympathy. But now, it's kind of getting under control now, guys. Everything's getting a bit under control. I still don't have access to my channel, but we are seeing some positive signs, which we will be getting into. But I have been very, very lucky in this instance. Lucky because I had the likes of Minitoon, Creekcraft, those sort of guys retweeting my tweets and trying to get a hold of YouTube for me. Now, the only thing that I will say is that I feel like there has got to be an easier way of contacting YouTube. If it wasn't for Twitter blowing up yesterday, guys, I don't know if YouTube would have noticed me. And to be honest, when they did reply to me as well, it was just all bot replies. So if you ever do get hacked and you are trying to contact Team YouTube, don't feel like you're gonna get a person on the end of the other line, because you are most definitely not. I was asking questions that were not being answered, but thankfully I guess they did put me in the right direction, even if it was a robot on the other end. But I just worry for all of these smaller channels that haven't really got I don't know, many notices or many people or contacts that can actually retweet this sort of stuff, because this stuff happens so often and I have been caught so off guard on this one. It actually annoys me. It really annoys me because I'm always extremely careful as to who I actually reply to in my emails and all of that sort of stuff. But guys, I got done on this one. So here we're going to start with the emails. Now, I'm actually going to blur out quite a fair bit of this just for the bits that I don't want you guys to actually see, such as the link that I actually decided to click on. So, guys, here we go. So, we've got Alicia Barker from Cult Studio. Good afternoon. My name is Alicia Barker. I represent Cult Studio. Our service is a video editing platform. We support the main languages of the world. We love the traffic to your channel and the content you post to your YouTube channel. We suggest placing an advertisement for our video editor, Cult Studio, on your YouTube channel. So the characteristics of this editing software is our new video editor uses latest photo and video editing technologies. The new Infusion 2 engine allows you to edit and view videos up to 8K without loss of quality and frames. Supports Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, all of that sort of stuff. The program works on absolutely any PC. We also have tons of other features that I'm happy to share with you if you're interested. If you agree, I propose to discuss the details of cooperation. Stay safe and healthy. Best regards, Alicia, PR manager of the Cult Studio project. Now guys, that email actually sound pretty legit. To me, that sound legit, and I do not ever reply. Like, I guess to this point, this day, I could have done quite a few brand deals, but I just never trust them. And so I thought this one, you know, it actually looks pretty legit. So I basically replied saying, yes, this all sounds very interesting. Just a few more pieces of information, that would be great. She then replies saying, we are a young, fast-growing company that has created photo and video editing software for all users from all over the world. Our product has the latest video processing engine. The latest development of the photo filters for video. You no longer need to sit for hours and configure everything yourself. The latest algorithms will do it for you. We have made a simple and intuitive interface for all ages. Even a child can understand the program. We would like to hear for your price for a 10 to 15 second long thing, yada yada yada. Cult Studio, Alicia, of course. So with these emails, I'm always trying to make sure that I'm actually talking to a person on the other end rather than getting like automated replies from a bot. So then I basically reply saying, yes, this is fine, I'll do this, I'll do it for this amount of money, yada yada yada, let me know if there's anything further that I can do. And so I got an email back saying, we agree to your terms, please send your channel statistics. Cult support service, Alicia. Now, if some of you guys didn't actually know, when you do a brand deal, you have to kind of send your statistics over. I am actually set up on like this website called Matchmade, so I'm like, everything that can sometimes go through there, they get to see my channel statistics. So they always like to check your statistics to make sure that your YouTube is growing and it's actually working properly before they end up deciding to say, yeah, here we go, here's this amount of money, yada yada yada. But then again, just because I wanted to send my statistics over, I kind of asked them a question just to make sure that they are a person on the other end of this computer. And so I replied to them saying, how would you like my channel statistics to be sent? Knowing how they want it to be sent, I just wanted to see what sort of reply I would get from that. And the reply I got was, take some photos and send to us. So this was telling me that I was most definitely speaking to a person on the other end. There was most definitely a human actually replying to my emails. And so me being me, thinking, you know, this is actually all sounding pretty legit right now. Here's my statistics, I'll send them over, here you go. And so they reply, here is the best part. So you have a good active channel. I propose to conclude an agreement and start cooperation. But first, look at our requirements. So here we go. Number 1, record a 15 to 30 second review of our editor. Number 2, Chip, can you be quiet? I feel like every time I start a video, Chip is always loud. Number 2, describe it using the text shown above. So how they explained it with the baby being able to use it, or a child, whatever. It's basically just saying, you know, for your video, for when you do it, this is what you've got to speak about. And then number 3, put the link in the description, which is a very, very normal thing to do when you do a brand deal. When you get a brand deal and you got like a product, you put the link in the description down below so that everybody can go to the link and just go dink, and then they can see what it is. They then said, if you agree, we can send you a free key to activate your video editor. We also send prepayment for advertising. Best regards, Alicia, PR manager of the Cult Studio project. And so, here we go. This is where it gets fun. I then reply saying, yes, this all sounds great. Send me over the details. Now, of course, I will be blanking out this link so that none of you guys can decide to try and put this into your search engines, because I don't want you guys doing this. And so she replies with, install our video editor and activate it. After that, we will send you a prepayment link to our website. There we go. Free activation key, and I will be blanking that out as well, just in case of any weird things going on. Best regards, Alicia. Da 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 da. They got me there. That's where they got me. So here's what happened then. I then basically clicked on the link. It then took me to this website, which then looked pristine. They have like websites now that look so believable. It is insane. Honestly, I clicked on it. I wish I took a screenshot of it when it actually happened, because I don't want to click on the link again, obviously. But when it took me to this website, it looked so clean. It looked so professional and so believable. So in the top corner, it basically said download now, which I guess is where it needed to be, you know, download this sort of software. So I clicked download, and then my antivirus software went crazy, absolutely kicked up a right fuss. And then it was like, okay, I'm going to stop this download right now, and then I'm going to reply to them. So this is the last email that was basically passed between the two of us. I put, hey, I have tried the download, but my antivirus is kicking right up with the download. Can you link me some previous YouTube channels that have also done an advertisement on this product so that I can see if it looks legit enough for me to override my antivirus pop-ups? And guess what? No reply. But at this point, I had just finished editing a video, so I decided I was going to go and make some cheese on toast, as you do. My toast was toasting, my cheese was sliced and all of that sort of stuff, and I was thinking to myself, okay, that video must have finished rendering now. I'll just go and put it on to upload onto YouTube. So I come back, and instead of pressing the upload button, I was pressing the sign in button. And at this point, I thought, oh, this is not looking good. Okay, I knew in my head, okay, maybe this is something that has actually just popped up with this Cult Studio whole email thing. So I go on my phone and basically check on my phone, and I had been logged out of YouTube on there as well. So obviously the next thing to do was to go back onto my PC, my laptop, and basically try to log back into my YouTube channel. And at that point, I realized that the email had been changed. Now, I know you guys are familiar with what my name is and all of that sort of stuff. I won't be saying that, but what you do, guys, what you know now is that my email, I've never had an AntAntixx email. I've always had my personal email that I use. I've never used a brand email. And so when I tried to actually log back into YouTube, I saw AntAntixx@gmail.com or whatever it was with a third X on the end. And at that point, I knew because I have never used an AntAntixx email. There is no AntAntixx email that actually does. This is just not out there. I've never used one. So bam, that's where I decided to start putting up tweets. And oh my goodness, my heart. I can't explain the feeling I felt in my stomach at this point. I have never, ever felt this feel in my stomach before. Honestly, it was like, I can't describe it. I genuinely can't describe just the feeling I had in my stomach. It was sick. It was twisting. It was upside. It was horrible. And it is scary stuff to know that there are people out there that are now in control of my YouTube. Like, I don't know what the password is. They changed absolutely everything. I'll put some pictures up as well. I'll put some pictures up of like everything that they changed it to. So they changed the recovery number, they changed the recovery email. Obviously it's been blurred up just so that we can't see the whole entire thing, but they changed everything. They knew how to, they're professionals. They know how to do this stuff, guys. And so that was basically my day yesterday, was just basically panicking that somebody was in control of my YouTube. And fun fact, only about 15 minutes ago, actually maybe a little bit more, maybe about half an hour, I actually received another email from YouTube basically saying, hey, congratulations, you hit 100k, here's your code to collect your plaque. Yeah, well, I can't really log into my YouTube at the moment, so I won't be getting that anytime soon. And so last night I did receive an email from YouTube, the internal team and all that sort of stuff, basically confirming that everything had been hacked and compromised. And this was at like a really, really late or early time in the morning. It was around 3 AM UK time I received this email. But receiving that email actually put my mind to rest. Like, I now know that YouTube are in control of my YouTube channel, not whoever Mrs. Alicia, whatever from Cult Studios is. So what they did is they then sent me a link to recover my YouTube channel. So what I then had to do is I had to then click on the link. I then had to recover it. However, once I then tried to send a code to my phone, which is the recovery number now because YouTube must have taken off the hacker's details, it then has a pop-up saying that you have tried this too many times. And although I have not actually tried it at all, like, yeah, it basically said try it again in a few hours. So then I basically replied to YouTube saying, look, this is what's popping up. I'll be trying it again in the morning. And I tried it again today and it's still doing the same thing. You are trying too many times. So I don't know if the hacker is still trying to get in control of my YouTube and all of that sort of stuff. However, I think it's in control. I think it's in control because YouTube have basically said, don't worry, rest assured that we have taken all of the steps necessary to make sure that this hacker will not get in control again. So Raphael, my man from YouTube, you honestly, those emails, I hope you are doing it by your actual fingers and not just copy and paste. I'm probably sure that you're doing it by a copy and paste anyway, but you put my mind at rest, and that actually helped out an awful lot trying to go to sleep last night. And we are just basically waiting on a reply from YouTube now, just to basically say, okay, we've noticed what the issue is. Here's another link to try and, you know, get your recovery code and all of that sort of stuff. But again, guys, I will keep you updated on Twitter and my Discord. So yeah, that's basically everything that happened. So guys, don't trust an Alicia from Cult Studios, and I believe that there's another one called Wondershare. But guys, just this is one major thing that I just want to speak about right now, is make sure that you do research when you click links. And that's the one thing that I just didn't do. That's just the one thing I didn't do that time, was I didn't research the link. And that's my mistake, because if I did research on the link, I would have known that it was a hacker. And that's what's frustrating me most. That is what's frustrating me most. So guys, make sure to set up your two-step verification. Make sure to back it up and get the 8-digit code things going and all of that sort of stuff. Make sure to change your passwords, you know, quite regularly as well. Once I get my YouTube channel back, I will be changing my passwords on absolutely everything. Although, like I said yesterday on Twitter, my password on YouTube is unique to YouTube, so that password cannot be used on any other thing. So that's quite lucky that that happened. Guys, make sure to stay safe, make sure to always look at links, make sure to do your research, and make sure that these brand deals are legit, because that's the way they're getting these YouTubers at the moment. Dang, it's getting me, man. It's getting me. I feel like I'm getting annoyed now. But anyway, we're going to leave the video there. We're going to leave on a good time, because I feel like, you know, we're getting somewhere with YouTube. It's coming back. It's not quite back just yet, but it's on its way back, and it's in the works, and it's in my emails right now. So anyway, guys, thank you all for your support once again. You guys are absolutely, again, phenomenal. You guys kicked butt yesterday. It was actually insane. So guys, thank you all very much for joining. We'll see you guys in the next one.